The majority of us, including you, have poor habits that are a hindrance to our progress. If you are able to break the following habits, you must be able to comprehend that the concept of becoming a billionaire is not as far from reality as you believe it to be. We are all aspiring to be. When it comes to achieving financial security and accomplishing your long-term objectives, it is often necessary to maintain a firm commitment to saving money. The unfortunate reality is that certain behaviors may make it more difficult for you to accumulate significant savings. The purpose of this video is to examine 10 habits that are keeping you from saving a significant amount of money and to discuss options for overcoming these obstacles. Let's start, but first subscribe to our channel. Number 10. Engaging in behaviors that are unhealthy. Habits that are detrimental to one's health, such as smoking, drinking an excessive amount of alcohol, and making bad food decisions, can result in severe financial burden. The exorbitant cost of cigarettes, the frequent purchase of alcoholic beverages, or the frequent visits to fast food places are all examples of things that can quickly eat away at your budget. Through the adoption of alternatives that are healthier and more cost-effective, you can enhance both your physical and financial health respectively. You can think about giving up smoking, cutting back on your alcohol consumption, or preparing meals at home with products that are both fresh and economical. Number 9. Refraining from taking any commercial risks. There is a strong correlation between increasing your wealth and taking smart financial risks. It is possible that your ability to save money will be hindered if you completely avoid these dangers on purpose. The purchase of real estate, the launch of a small business, and the purchase of stocks are all examples of relatively safe financial risks. The potential for long-term financial gain often outweighs the hazards associated with an action, despite the fact that these initiatives contain some inherent risks. When it comes to managing your finances, taking a more proactive approach can help you maximize your potential for savings. Number 8. Investing in poor choices. A poor investment can have a significant impact on your savings and your future financial situation. The ability to recognize and steer clear of these investments is essential for achieving long-term financial success. In order to reduce the likelihood of making a poor investment, it is important to carry out extensive research, seek the advice of financial professionals, and diversify your investment portfolio. You can reduce the risks that are connected with any one investment by diversifying your holdings over a number of different asset classes and businesses. Number 7. Squandering money on gambling regardless of the form it takes. When gambling is allowed to continue unchecked, it can result in financial devastation. Individuals are frequently enticed to gamble away their hard-earned resources by the appeal of rewards that may be obtained quickly. In order to regain control over your financial situation, it is essential to acknowledge the negative effects that gambling addiction has on your finances and to get assistance regarding this matter. Support groups and counseling programs are two examples of resources that might be of assistance to individuals who are battling with gambling addiction. Number 6. Living without a financial plan. Developing a budget and sticking to it is one of the most important aspects of achieving financial success. By creating a budget that is grounded in reality, you are able to allocate funds for critical costs, spending that is discretionary, and savings. Keeping a record of your monthly income and expenditures is the first step in developing a budget. Next, classify your expenditures into several categories and identify areas in which you might cut back on spending. Last but not least, set out your financial objectives and make saving money a top priority. You may avoid common budgeting problems, such as underestimating expenses or neglecting to account for unexpected costs, by evaluating your budget on a regular basis and making adjustments to it as necessary. Number 5. Failing to keep track of small expenses. The seemingly tiny costs that arise on a daily basis can quickly add up over time despite their seeming insignificance. When these expenses are ignored, it can result in increased spending and a reduction in savings. In order to combat this, you should keep a record of your daily expenditures and locate areas in which you may make reductions. Apps for your smartphone or a straightforward spreadsheet can assist you in keeping track of your expenditures and gaining a deeper comprehension of your economic routines. In order to dramatically impact your potential to save money, you should focus on addressing these very minor expenditures. Number 4. Relying on a single source of the income. Putting all of your eggs in one basket puts you at danger of experiencing financial difficulties, such as losing your job or having your pay reduced. Increasing your capacity for savings and providing you with greater financial stability can be accomplished by diversifying your income through the use of passive income streams or doing side hustles. There are many other types of side hustles, such as freelancing, tutoring, or selling things that are handmade. Real estate investments, equities that pay dividends, and royalties from creative works are all examples of financial vehicles that can generate passive income streams. It is possible to improve your ability to save money and accomplish your financial objectives by increasing the number of sources of income you have. Number 3. Putting your faith in quick achievement schemes. Plans that promise big financial rewards with low work are sometimes known as get-rich-quick scams. On the other hand, these plans might result in significant financial losses and reduce the amount of money you have saved. Investing your money should be preceded by conducting considerable research and consulting with financial professionals in order to protect yourself from the frauds that are now active. It is important to keep in mind that the process of accumulating wealth often calls for patience, perseverance, and a well-planned financial strategy. Any opportunity that appears to be too good to be true should be avoided at all costs. Number 2, not accumulating any savings at all. It is possible to run out of money for unexpected expenses or to not have enough money saved for retirement if you do not save money. In order to make saving a priority, you need to include it in your financial plan and consider it an expense that cannot be negotiated without. Taking into consideration the pay-yourself-first strategy in which you set aside a portion of your salary for savings before addressing any other obligations is something you should think about doing. You may establish a financial safety net for yourself and the people you care about by using this strategy, which guarantees that you will make continuous contributions to your savings account. Number 1, purchases made on the spot. You can quickly undermine your financial goals by making impulsive purchases, which can lead to spending that is not essential and a reduction in savings. Develop spending tactics that are thoughtful in order to resist the temptation of making impulsive purchases. Prior to making a purchase, you should ask yourself whether the item is necessary and whether it is in line with your financial objectives. You might think about instituting a waiting time during which you will contemplate the possibility of making a purchase and evaluate whether or not it would be a prudent investment. It is possible to dramatically improve your ability to save money by engaging in the practice of delaying gratification and spending with careful consideration. Final thoughts. In conclusion, recognizing and resolving these 10 habits can have a big impact on your capacity to save money and achieve success in your financial endeavors. By conducting an honest assessment of your current financial practices and making any required improvements, you may pave the path towards a more secure financial future, benefit from the advantages of developing better habits for saving money, and take charge of your financial well-being right now by adopting these behaviors. The majority of us, including you, have poor habits that are a hindrance to our progress. If you are able to break the following habits, you must be able to comprehend that the concept of becoming a billionaire is not as far from reality as you believe it to be. We are all aspiring to be. If you enjoyed watching this video, then subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching.